Greetings everyone, and welcome. Today, we embark on a journey into the very heart of human connection. We're going to explore 8 crucial steps to help you forge deeper, more meaningful relationships in your life. Each of these steps builds upon the other, forming a sturdy ladder that will allow you to climb to new heights of understanding and intimacy in your interactions. Remember, the goal here is not just to go through the motions, but to truly embody these principles. We'll delve into the importance of vulnerability, the power of listening, and the courage to be truly seen. Now pay particularly close attention to step number 7, for it contains a truth so profound, so often overlooked, that it can make or break even the strongest of bonds. The first step, the foundational stone of any meaningful connection, is to show genuine interest in the other person. Now this is not about feigning interest, about nodding politely while your mind wanders elsewhere. No, this is about cultivating a sincere curiosity about the person in front of you. Ask yourself, what motivates this person? What are their passions, their dreams, their fears? What experiences have shaped their worldview? When you approach interactions with this kind of genuine curiosity, you open the door to a deeper understanding. Remember, every person you meet carries within them a universe of experiences, a tapestry of thoughts and emotions as rich and complex as your own. By approaching them with curiosity, you demonstrate respect for the unique individual they are, and that is the first step towards building a bridge between your two worlds. Now, showing genuine interest is only the first step. To truly make the other person feel seen and heard, we must master the art of active listening. This means engaging fully in the conversation, not just waiting for your turn to speak. Put away your phone, silence your internal monologue, and truly focus on the words, the tone, the body language of the person speaking. Listen not just to the content of their words, but to the emotions beneath the surface. What are they trying to communicate beyond their words? And when they finish speaking, don't just jump in with your own story or opinion. Reflect back what you heard, clarify any points you didn't understand, and ask follow-up questions that demonstrate you were truly paying attention. This is how we build connection, through the act of deep, attentive listening. You see, conversations are like dances. They require a delicate balance of leading and following, of speaking and listening, and one of the most powerful ways to lead a conversation towards meaning is to ask meaningful questions. Now, by meaningful, I don't mean intrusive or prying. I mean questions that go beyond the superficial, questions that invite the other person to open up, to share their thoughts and feelings on a deeper level. What are you passionate about these days? What are you struggling with? What brings you joy? These are the kinds of questions that can unlock hidden depths in a conversation and pave the way for a more authentic connection. Empathy, my friends, is the bedrock of human connection. It is the ability to step outside of our own experience and see the world through the eyes of another. It is the willingness to feel the weight of their joys and sorrows, even if we haven't lived through those experiences ourselves. Empathy doesn't require you to agree with the other person's perspective, but it does require you to respect it. It requires you to acknowledge the validity of their feelings, even if you would react differently in the same situation. When we offer empathy, we offer a lifeline of understanding and compassion. We show the other person that they are not alone in their struggles, that their feelings matter, and that they are worthy of our time and attention. Now, building meaningful connections requires a certain degree of vulnerability. It requires us to let our guard down, to move beyond the superficial and share something true about ourselves. This can be a scary prospect, I know. Vulnerability opens us up to the possibility of hurt, of rejection, but it also opens us up to the possibility of deep, authentic connection. Think of it this way: when we share something vulnerable, we extend an invitation to the other person. We invite them to meet us in that space of authenticity, to share something of themselves in return. And in that shared vulnerability, a bond is forged, a connection deeper than what we could achieve through polite conversation alone. Relationships, like gardens, require consistent nurturing to thrive. You can't expect a seed to flourish if you only water it once a month, can you? The same principle applies to our connections with others. Maintaining consistent communication doesn't mean you need to be in constant contact. It's about making an effort to stay in touch, to check in with each other, to let the other person know that you're thinking about them and that you value their presence in your life. This could be a simple phone call, a thoughtful text message, or a shared activity. The important thing is that you're making an effort to keep the lines of communication open and to nurture the bond between you. Here we arrive at perhaps the most crucial step of all, the one that can make or break a relationship: respecting boundaries. Every individual has invisible lines drawn around them, lines that define where their comfort zone ends and their discomfort begins. These boundaries are shaped by our past experiences, our values, our personalities. And it is absolutely crucial that we learn to recognize and respect these boundaries in our interactions with others. This means paying attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues. It means being mindful of the other person's comfort level and being willing to adjust our own behavior accordingly. Remember, respecting boundaries is not about limiting connection. It's about creating a safe and trusting space where connection can flourish. Finally, remember that building meaningful connections is an ongoing process. It's not a destination we arrive at, but a journey we embark on together. And like any journey, it requires open and honest communication along the way. This includes the willingness to give and receive constructive feedback. Now, I'm not talking about criticism or judgment here. I'm talking about offering observations and suggestions in a way that is both honest and compassionate. When we offer feedback, we offer the gift of perspective. We help the other person to see themselves more clearly, to understand the impact of their actions, and to continue growing as individuals. And when we are open to receiving feedback, we show that we are committed to growth and to building stronger, healthier relationships. And there you have it, the 8 steps to forge deeper, more meaningful connections in your life. Remember, these steps are not a magic formula but a roadmap, a guide to help you navigate the complex and rewarding terrain of human relationships. If you found this video valuable, please show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to SJ10 channel for more content on personal growth and meaningful living. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's spread the message of connection far and wide. Now go out there and put these steps into practice. Be present, be curious, be empathetic, and watch as your relationships transform into sources of deep joy, support, and meaning.